guys, Drew here from Guitar Brothers Company, and I'm here to teach you part 2, verse 2, of Joy Invincible by Switchfoot. So in the first video, I remember I said that I thought that was the only guitar part in the song, but it turns out the second verse is completely different, and I should have listened to it more carefully before I taught it and said that. So the first difference is we're riffing off this chord, the octave chord, where you have your first finger on the 10th fret of the A string, and your second finger on the G string, 12th fret. So that's an octave, and you're going to mute all your other strings and then strum with the pick. That rhythm, right like that. So. Then over top of that, you're going to be playing something that's kind of similar to the first verse, but a little bit different. You're going to start actually on the second chord we played, with your first finger on the 8th fret of the A string and your second finger on the B string, 10th fret. So there's a dee 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 dee. Then you're going to hammer on from the 8th fret to the 10th fret on the B string, and then play the 8th fret on the high string. But on that second, you're gonna actually play one of the chords we did in the first verse, where you keep your second finger on that note there, but you move your first finger down to the 7th fret of the D string. So, see? So you're still accenting that note, but you're adding in the lower note with it. We're gonna move down to this chord now, that we had in the first verse, with our first finger on the 5th fret of the D string and our second finger on the 7th fret of the high E string. Then we're going to hammer on from the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the high string, and slide down from the 12th fret. Then we're going to play our first chord from the first verse, with our first finger on the 7th fret of the A string and our second finger on the 8th fret of the B string, just once, and then move up to the second chord again. So, altogether, that first little bit is. So we're going to do the hammer on the B string again. Except this time, we're going to move up to this chord here, where we have our first finger on the 9th fret on the D string and a second finger on the 10th fret on the high E string. So. Slide back down to this chord here, with the first finger on the 5th string D string, 5th fret, and our second finger on the high E string, 7th fret. So, and then we're just going to play that little hammer on again, and then. So altogether, that second part is. So altogether, the whole thing should sound like. Now let's do this with that little chord in the background. How about that? Turn this volume down, since for some reason my looper makes whatever you loop really loud. So just by itself, that should sound like. And that is the second verse, and I hope all the guitar parts to Joy Invincible by Switchfoot. So if you liked that video, give it a like, leave a comment telling us what other songs you'd like to learn. I'm going to be teaching more here in the near future. Like I said before, I want to teach Take My Fire, obviously Let It Happen, Prodigal Soul, I want to teach that one, the solo, and the chords to Wonderful Feeling. I'll probably just end up doing all of them. But yeah, you guys let me know what you want to hear, and feel free to subscribe to see those videos. Thanks.